Call on Yahawah by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Call on Yahawah by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. All praises go to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Been all honors and praises to Yahawah by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, the great Ali Shayat of Israel, the great I am, the possessor of heaven and earth, the spirits of heaven and earth, unto his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become my Father's right arm, my Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation. And the only one that plead his blood over Israel, the only nation granted for salvation, giving honors and respect to a great millstone who revealed this truth to me, the church that I follow, the high preachers the high priests and the high apostles that I learned from, and those are my teachers, and the ones who inspire me to push on and to go forward and put the spirit in me to do so, and to get right for these great tribulations and these great times ahead, all leading up to return of the great Messiah, Yahweh Shai, and giving all double honors. I'm giving all honors and respect to the Akim who risked their life and their freedom to do so now more than ever, and who preached the doctrine on who preached the word of Yahweh on the highways and byways. And shout out to the Aqua that's sitting and obeying their man, being good women. And if you don't have good women to their men, and if you don't have a man, you still being a good woman anyway. Shalom, and learning in silence, and shalom. So today I came to come out with a quick one. It's not gonna be so long, because I gotta go to work at 10 in the morning. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna come out with a quick one. I take my butt to sleep, but I can't make it to the my usual schedule. Sometimes God will take away from you, and he wants to see if you're gonna keep going and be serious, I'm pretty serious, but I can't move like I want to, like in the old days. So my favorite spot to go preach at is not nowhere near me. So I got 2 jobs to do tomorrow. I can't swing through and do a quick preach and stay out there for a good 2 hours. So I'm gonna do mine right now tonight, and I got to get my car back up and running so that way I can preach and push the word even harder. You know what I'm saying? And go back to the way that I used to be, but I can't go forward unless I got my car. So God is, Yahweh is egging me, like, get the car up and running so you can go and preach and do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And preach the word of Yahweh about Shem Shai on the highways and byways, because I'm used to doing it at least 3 to 4 times a week. Now I can only do it like once, you know what I'm saying, due to my capabilities. I do it 1 time a week, and then I do the rest of them sit downs, when I'm used to being outside, so sometimes God gotta push you to do certain things so you can get to where you need to be. He pushes you, so perfect sketch of Yahweh Shem Shai, the good and the evil angels. I gotta finish it, but I never have, probably never will, but you get the idea. Yahweh Shem Shai himself, if you've seen Yahweh Shai, you've seen the Father. So that's an old fresco of what they depicted him as looking like. And if you've seen Yahweh Shai, then you've seen the Father. So we're gonna go to Proverbs today for a quick lesson in that. Today's lesson is to not be a part of it. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Don't be a part of it. Don't be a part of this world. Don't be a part of this wickedness. Do what you can to be with Yahweh Shem Shai, and do the best that you can to live, and just walk with Yahweh Shem Shai. That's what you can do. You don't have to be a part of this world to survive, you gotta work and do all of that, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to be a part of this world and its wickedness and just to be lost, so We on Proverbs, verse 1, chapter 1. It says, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. It says, to know wisdom and to know instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, judgment, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. That's right. Especially the elders of Great Millstone is trying to reach out to the young brothers that's waking up. Well, they are waking up the possible elect, and the young brothers. Those of us that's young. I'm 29 years old, but in the apostles' eyes, I could still be young. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm grown. But still, he's trying to wake up the rest of the young brothers. I'm awake. You know. They're trying to wake up the rest of the young brothers to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding while they can, because when the famine of the word sweep, it's sweep through the world, not only in the land but through the world. You can't get on the internet to access this word. You can't hop on YouTube to listen to see the brothers. You gotta have the word within your mind. You gotta have the Bible within your mind, and if you do got a Bible, you gotta to be able to understand it. So it's a lot of young brothers that should be on more positive things than on negative things. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of brothers that's out there, gang banging, doing drugs, out there stealing, robbing, and killing. You got little young brothers out there that's killing. That's only like 12 years old. So you got to understand what type of darkness, our brothers and sisters in. Not just our brothers, but our sisters as well. Being whores, you know, um, undermining a man. It's always another man. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with this woman, there's always another man on the side that she either could be, creeping with, or, you know what I'm saying, with you. And if you slip up, she gonna be with him, And then if he slip up, she gonna be with the other niggas. She got a whole list of niggas. And what makes that woman so special if she's liked it by all these niggas, and she chasing after all these niggas, and these niggas chasing after her, is nothing special. So for a lot of women, that's for them too, to young women, to increase their knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and be with Yahawah Shemi Shai, and leave that wicked world behind. But that's what it is. Don't be a part of this world. Don't be a part of this wickedness. Don't be a part of the darkness that the white man wants you to fall trap into, because these days are short. So it's speeding towards the end. You know what I'm saying? It's taking time. You know what I'm saying? Because Yahawah Shemi Shai has perfect mercy for his people. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving us time to come back in. But when that time runs out, you're gonna wish that you found Yahawah. You know, who is God. You're going to wish that you found the Father, and that is him, a depiction of him. Because if you've seen the Son, you've seen the Father, So it says, a wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. Yep. And the wise counsel that I get my knowledge from is GMS, Great Millstone, because they smart. Them the ones that's been doing it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? The brothers done broke down the Bible down from chunks to bits, you know what I'm saying? So it's best to get wisdom and knowledge, understanding from them, to people who won't lie to you, and they don't got no gall in their mouth. They're not gonna lie to you. The brother's gonna tell you straight up whether it hurts your feelings or not. It's not meant to really hurt your feelings. It's meant to really build you up in the word, and to respect Yahawah Shemi Shai, and to respect his prophets. It says to understand a proverb in an enigma, meaning the enigma is the mystery, the mystery behind Yahawah Shemi Shai and the name Yahawah Shai, or let's break that down, the mystery of God and the mystery behind the Messiah, you know what I'm saying? Because if you being lied to, if the Jesus Christ ain't real, then who is God? You know what I'm saying? That is the enigma of the Bible. That is the mystery. And it's sad because the mystery The mystery that was being unraveled wasn't that difficult, but we needed it, the prophets, to reveal it to us. You know what I'm saying? So what's complicated is simple. What's simple is complicated. Everything is vice versa. You know, and when you figure out 1 + 1 = 2 and not 99, you know what I'm saying? You know how the white man, do it. He'll complicate things for you to obscure your way. But when you find out the mystery behind the Bible, and the truth behind who you really are, it just gives you a healing. It gives you, you know that understanding, that thing that you've been longing for. You've been longing to know who Yahawah Shemel Shai and the name Yahweh Shai is. And the Bible, for those of them that don't know the word, is a mystery. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it. It's an enigma, something that needs to be solved. And I would have never knew any of this if I didn't go to the prophets. So I know a great deal of knowledge because of them, because of Great Millstone. So it says, the words of the wise and their riddles. That's right. The words of the wise and their riddles, because they could tell you a Bible precept and then they would want you to break it down. So like my favorite one: woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil have come down upon you, for he knows that he has a short time. You know what I'm saying? So woe mean hell. You know what I'm saying? Or war. You know what I'm saying? But I mean hell. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, meaning that the earth, it could be talking about, the sea, it talks about the people, and the earth it could refer to the Israelites too in a weird kind of way, but figuratively it's talking about people. The earth of the sea for the devil, who is the white man and been pointed out as white man, or Esau, or Esau Shudah, meaning one wasted away of his melanin. You know what I'm saying? So it's a white man, guaranteed. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil coming down on you having great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. So breaking that Bible precept down, if you don't ignite the Bible with history, you ain't gonna know nothing. You can read this book a million times, and if you don't do no study, which is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're not gonna understand any of it. You know what I'm saying? So you need to ignite it with, the Bible is a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? The history and the Bible go hand in hand. Mainly the history is the Bible, you know what I'm saying? But, for you to sharpen up your mind and to know more and to be able to break down these Bible precepts, you got to know history. You got to know Hebrew and Greek words, So the brothers is getting me into the Blue Letter Bible, so I'll go to that, or I'll listen to the brothers and they'll break some scriptures down, and then they'll throw some words out there and give you the meaning. They spiritually are giving you the answers to the mystery. They solving the mystery for you through the spirit of Yahawah Shemel Shai. So that's an amazing thing that, those of us that are aware of the truth, we not in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And those of us that's not in the truth, you better get your butt in the truth. Because when the famine of the word come, the Bible gonna lock up, and it's gonna be a big combination lock on it, and you gotta know the right combination to unlock it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the right combination. It's a very complicated combination. If you don't have that wisdom and knowledge and understanding, it's gonna lock up on you, and it's not gonna open again, unless you're a prophet of Yahawah Shemel Shai, and you are 144,000 or the 1/3. They're gonna know the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. They're gonna have the mark. So you got to understand how serious the times are going to get. So you got to get this knowledge and get understanding fast, because time is running out. It is. It says, the fear of Yahawah is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be a graceful ornament on your neck, and chains about graceful ornament on your head, and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. Exactly. And he's talking about the men, because certain men, if they not beautiful, you know what I'm saying, or they not muscular, or they feel like they're a little bit too timid, You know, they could get themselves into some pretty nasty stuff and get themselves a part of some stuff that they don't belong in. You know, and you know, that's pretty much it's not only talking about the world, but I'm giving a good reference of gang banging. You know what I'm saying? It can really get you sucked into some pretty nasty stuff, and you know, it's good for us brothers to get into the word, get into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding Yahawah Shem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if you can, get to GMS Millstone. You know what I'm saying? It's a great mandatory thing that you should do if you're in the truth, and listen to their videos and follow them. You know, and they'll break down the scriptures. They'll give you everything that you need to get you prepared for these events. Like I said, because when the famine of the word kick in and the Bible locks up, meaning that you're not going to be able to hear the word from the prophets. They're not going to be on the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to know the word for yourself, you know? And it's just sad to see that a lot of our brothers and sisters care about this world more than they care about God, you know, because God is going to take that, you know, and he's going to strip them down to where they don't know anything, you know, and they're going to be pretty much just zombies, burnt out people who don't know who Yahawah Shem Yahushai is, who rejected the Lord, and God just rejected them and didn't want them, you know. You don't want to be those people that don't know what's going on in the book, you know. So we're going to continue, and it says, and if they say, come with us, let us lie wait to shed blood, let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol. Meaning that you go and, you know, this is a good reference for gangbanging, because a lot of gangbangers and a lot of kids, they like to influence each other into doing bad stuff, wicked stuff, and then, you know, they want to look back on they want to grow up and look back on their past life and be like, that was wrong. Well, you should have thought about it before you did it, and it was wrong when you was even thinking about it. But, you know, Yahawah Shem Yahushai give people what they desire. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to do wicked, then I'll just let you do wicked, you know. You want to be evil, then you can just be evil, you know. Or if you can do good, then I'll allow you to do good, you know. Even though Yahawah Shem Yahushai's will is controlling all, and you don't have no free will of your own. You know what I'm saying? It's best that you make, you know, you have very minimum choice, you know. So, you know, it's just sad to see a lot of brothers that choose gangbanging and killing people and hurting people, you know what I'm saying? And they think that it's fun. They think that it's cool. They turn into a culture. Now it's life, you know? So it says right here, let us swallow them alive like Sheol and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. Yeah. He who lived by the sword died by the sword. He who lived by the gun died by the gun. You know, which is a metaphor for the older metaphor, which is he who lived by the sword dies by the sword. So, you know, you using guns, you playing with guns, you playing with gangbangers. Yahawah Shem Yahushua gonna set a nasty judgment on you to where you get shot up after you shooting up somebody. You know what I'm saying? You get beat up after you beat up somebody. You get stabbed up after you stab somebody up. So don't be a part of this world. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a part of this wickedness. Don't be a part of this evil. Especially brothers that's out there gangbanging. Get out of it. Go back to the Lord. You know? It says, so there are their ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. So, you know, you don't have to kill nobody for blood to be on your hands. You know what I'm saying? It's many ways that people is greedy for gain, you know, and cheating their way through life and not working hard like the rest of us brothers and earning they keep, you know, like all this phone business, like like these IG models, like this fans only, like this TikTok crap. You know what I'm saying? Like Instagram, YouTube. People are using all kinds of platforms to make money the wrong way, selling drugs, robbing and stealing, which is the one I was talking about. You know, prostitution. It's a lot of wickedness going on within our brothers and sisters, and it's not cool. It takes away the life of its owner, meaning that at the end, for the wages of sin is death, but through Yahawah is eternal life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, and you don't pray, you don't go to Yahweh Shem Shai, and you don't ask for forgiveness. And Yahweh Shem Shai is a generous Lord. You know what I'm saying? Generous God, and He said that He would forgive you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't turn back and go back into the world and go back off into sin, we the only nation that can repent and can be forgiven. So, it's a good time to go back to Yahweh Shem Shai and beg for forgiveness. And it may be upon His will that if He put it on you, He can absolve you and take all that sin off you, take all those desires away from you, take all that stuff away from you, and make you a better person. That's what the Bible is here for, you know, for the lost sheep of Israel to be found and for us to heal, because it's about to be our time to heal real soon. And, you should be in the process of that when you read the Bible and when you know the true name, Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, in the name Yahweh Shai, and you reading the Bible, you doing history, and it makes you a stronger brother, it makes you a stronger sister, it heals you, it makes you better. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you out of all them drugs and take you off all them wicked desires that you think about and replace it with something way better. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem El Shai is what you replace all those drugs and all that violence, all that chaos, where you place it with God. And He'll make your life better. He'll make you better. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is healing, spiritual healing, because we damage spiritually. If you damage spiritually, then you're going to be damaged physically and mentally. Yeah, everything will just be off course, especially for what I've seen in my brothers and sisters. I've seen it. If your spirit is damaged or your spirit is not right, then your physical and your mental is way off. You know what I'm saying? So when you make your Yahweh Shem Shai, you give the Creator back to the Spirit. Give Him your spirit, which He made. You know what I'm saying? And He know what to do with it, because I don't know what to. You wouldn't know what to do with your own spirit. You know what I'm saying? You give it back to God. God gets you back in order. As simple as that. So. It says, wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open square. She cries out in the chief concourses, at the openings of the gates in the city. She speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. People love talking shit. You know what I'm saying? They talk shit, and they like making fun of people. They like talking mess, and people are idiots, and they don't like knowledge. They don't like the truth. They don't like the word. And the wisdom is with the GMS brothers and all the brothers on down that follow GMS. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that got the wisdom. And they call it out outside. Did it say in the church? No, it's out in the highways and byways, in the cheap concourses. You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of people be at, to where people can hear you preaching. You know what I'm saying? And not no 501c cats, not the cats that's getting paid with giant megaphones and all that shit. No, we're talking about the cats that's out there doing it plain and simple, like Apostle Tahar said, with a phone in your hand, recording, breaking down Bible precepts, speaking out the word of Yahweh Shem Shai to a good tone to where people can hear you, and that's it. Make it simple, plain, not too complicated,